Welcome to the Irvine Valley College 2024 Commencement Ceremony. Our graduation ceremonies are set to begin. As a courtesy, please silence your cell phones. We ask our guests that are able to, please rise for the processional and remain standing until the presentation of colors and the singing of our national anthem has concluded. We also ask for the removal of caps and hats at this time. Our presentation and pomp and circumstance will now begin.
For those who are able, please remain standing while the Irvine Police Honor Guard presents the colors.
Oh, see, can you see by the dawn's early light was so broadly veiled, as the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad straps and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we watched was so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs buzzing here, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, see the star-spangled banner yet wave. Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Our thanks to IVC Music Major Irene Wong and the Irvine Police Honor Guard. Will our honored guests, faculty, and graduates please be seated? Please take a moment as we honor, acknowledge, reflect, and express our sincere gratitude for and appreciation of the peoples, ancestors, and sacred land that we gather upon today. We honor the ancestral homelands and traditional territories of indigenous peoples who have been here since time immemorial, and to recognize that we must build solidarity and kinship with Native indigenous communities. At Irvine Valley College, we honor the Kizh Nation, the Hashiman Nation, and the Gabrielino Tongva tribe. We would also like to pay our respects to the land and life of indigenous peoples, the ancestors, elders, and our relatives' relations, past, present, and emerging. Well, good evening, buenas noches, and welcome to the 39th annual commencement of Irvine Valley College, where today we celebrate the class of 2024. I am John Hernandez, and as president, it is my distinct honor to welcome the families, friends, the dedicated faculty and staff, trustees, and all the supporters of our graduating class. At this time, I would like to make introductions, starting with the platform party, and I would ask that you please hold your applause until we finish. Beginning on my right, Classified Senate President Ace Kagiwa, Vice Chancellor of Educational and Technology Services, Christopher McDonald, Vice President for Administrative Services, David Kachatrian, Vice President for Student Services, Martha McDonald, Vice President for Instruction, Rick Miranda, ASIVC President and our student speaker, Diego Victoria, our full-time Teacher of the Year and tonight's speaker, Sanjay Gupta, Academic Senate President, Rebecca Beck, Trustee and Clerk of the Board, Carolyn Inman, Trustee Ryan Dack, Trustee Barbara Jay, Board President Tim Jamal, Trustee Marsha Milchiker, and Chancellor Juliana Barnes. And sitting off stage, our Emeritus Teacher of the Year, Jung Chung. Now please join me in welcoming to the podium the South Orange County Community College District Board of Trustees President, Tim Jamal.
Wow, thank you. You all look fabulous. I just want to tell you that. And the faculty as well. I mean it. So, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed faculty, families, and most importantly, the graduates, welcome you today to this amazing institution, Irvine Valley College. Yes, I am the president of the Board of Trustees, and it's truly an honor to be here before you and see the brilliance and the promise of this class. To the graduates, I extend my heartfelt graduations to you on reaching this significant milestone in your academic journey. As you prepare to embark on new adventures and opportunities, I urge you, if you haven't already done so, to reflect on the lessons that you've learned here at Irvine Valley College. And I'm very confident you've acquired the skills, knowledge, and wisdom necessary to adapt in what we know is a rapidly changing environment. This morning I attended a session on artificial intelligence, and it's amazing what's going on. So as I thought about my remarks last night, I began to think back of my years as a young higher education student myself, and that was a long time ago. Most of you probably know the name Nelson Mandela. Mandela served 27 years in a South African prison when the country was run by an apartheid regime of institutionalized racial segregation. He is perhaps the most prominent political prisoner of the last century. So I remember as a student, I was captivated by Nelson Mandela. I was outraged by the injustice that was occurring in South Africa and having this racist system of government. So what did we do? I and a few group of our students from Michigan State University, we built a shanty in front of the administration building. Now, I don't know how many people know what a shanty is. It's kind of a shack. It's built of plywood, metal, cardboard, mud. Millions of shanties make up what's called shanty towns. And sadly today, there's still shanty towns all over the world. We built the shanty, so why did we do this? We built the shanty on the doorstep of the administration building as a daily reminder of how many millions of Black South Africans were forced to live, how they lived in an apartheid state. We actually took shifts, manning the shanty 1 or 2 nights a week, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay, Michigan is cold, like freaking cold. Would I have preferred to do this on a warm Midwest summer night? Yes. But justice is not predicated on convenience. So while the Board of Trustees of Michigan State University had already voted to divest its stock holdings in South Africa, the University Foundation had not done that yet. So that was our demand, for the Michigan State University Foundation to divest all its stock holdings from U.S. companies operating in apartheid South Africa. And I remember being at the shanty in January, and many of my friends not really understanding why you're doing this. The bars are open, a lot of things to do. We had 45,000 students on the campus. But some of them came anyway, and they showed their support by bringing liquid spirits. And so when on a cold winter night, I very much appreciated that. So approximately 1 year after we built this shanty on the doorstep of the administration building, the foundation board of directors voted unanimously to divest all of its holdings in South Africa. You can applaud. You don't have to. So I say, without accountability, there can be no justice. And in our small way, we held that administration accountable, and to their credit, they did what we believe was the right thing. Today, I spend much of my time doing similar things, fighting for justice and accountability for the people of my heritage, Armenians. I'm an ethnic Armenian who face today genocide, hostage-taking, war crimes by another racist government, the government of Azerbaijan. I also want to take a minute to recognize an IVC faculty member we lost recently, Roy Bauer. For more than 25 years, Professor Bauer was the force behind a campus blog called Dissent the Blog, if you didn't know that. Roy's blog brought sunlight and accountability to board members, to people like me, people behind me, to faculty, to the administration, to staff, and to local political leaders. I miss Roy. I remember him usually taking photos at this event and then wondering what he was going to say about us after he posted the photos, but I still miss him being here. I think what you see of a faculty member like Roy is a love for teaching, a love for you, the students, and we saw that every day. So I'm not here to tell you how to live your lives. I'm not. But I'm here to say you have received an incredible education from a world-class institution with an exceptional faculty, staff, and administration who care about you. Well after his release from prison and after winning the Nobel Peace Prize, Nelson Mandela said, quote, "Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world," end quote. Now I'm a trustee, like the ones I would protest against. And I sought this role because I believe in the power of education. I believe in the power of breaking down barriers, giving people a second chance, creating opportunities for your success, which I know, looking at you, it's going to happen. So whether you choose higher education, you enter the workforce, you have a breakthrough innovation or invention, you become an entrepreneur, I'm confident your experience here at this fantastic institution, Irvine Valley College, will last a lifetime. So graduates, go forth with courage, determination, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Do good, seek justice, and use your education in ways to advance yourself and society. Education gives you that power. So to the class of 2024, congratulations. The future is bright, and the world is yours to shape. Thank you.
Thank you, Trustee Jamal. It's my honor now to welcome the South Orange County Community College District Chancellor, Juliana Barnes.
Thank you so much. I have been in higher education now for over 30 years, and I just have to say that this is the best looking group of graduates I've ever seen in that period of time. So with that said, check it out what I'm going to do right now. All right. All right, check that out on LinkedIn later. So, esteemed guests, families, faculty, classified professionals, administration, and our wonderful graduates, welcome to your commencement exercises. This is all about you today. I have a few remarks and I will be brief. I'm just in awe of you as you all were walking in. I was like, wow, I was trying to think of the various stories that you bring with you today as you graduate from Irvine Valley College. And as Chancellor of the South Orange County Community College District, I can sincerely say I see myself in you and can remember graduation just like it was the other day. I was also a first-generation college student, and I see many of these lovely yellow stoles representing our first-gen students. I stand before you as your chancellor, but also as someone who intimately understands some of the trials and tribulations that you experienced during your tenure here at Irvine Valley College. I understand that you spent many late nights studying, you had to make sacrifices to pursue your dreams, and there were perhaps moments where you had doubts and wondered, God, am I ever going to be able to finish? But here you are, resilient and triumphant, ready to embark upon the next chapter of your journey. Today is a celebration of your perseverance, your tenacity, and your unwavering determination. And I know each one of you has overcome adversity in your own unique ways, and in doing so, you have demonstrated the power of resilience and your limitless power that resides within each of you. But as we celebrate your individual achievements, let us also acknowledge the collective strength that we all have as a community and you all have as a community. Irvine Valley College is more than just a place of learning. It's a vibrant and diverse community that thrives on the exchange of ideas, the celebration of diversity, and the pursuit of knowledge. Together, we have created this supportive learning environment where students from all backgrounds can come together to learn, grow, and succeed. So as you embark upon the next phase of your journey, I urge you to carry with you the lessons that you have learned here and never forget that education does truly have the power to transform lives and change the world. But above all, never forget the strength and resilience that lies within you. You are capable of achieving greatness beyond your wildest dreams, and no obstacle is great to overcome. So as you go forth from Irvine Valley College, I challenge you to embrace the opportunities that lie ahead with courage and determination. Dare to dream big, dare to defy expectations, and dare to make a difference in the world. And as we know, during this pivotal time in the world needs you now more than ever before. So the future belongs to you. Go forth and conquer it with all the passion and determination that brought you to this moment today. So congratulations, class of 2024. So proud of you.
Thank you, Dr. Barnes. So last year, we introduced this incredible Jumbotron screen behind me. And this year, we're just thrilled to have this incredible canopy. I know it's like a giant sail structure to just add to this venue. And we hope that these major enhancements will add to your enjoyment of tonight's ceremonies. Graduates, commencement is a time of celebration of your educational journey here at IVC. It marks a significant milestone where we come together as a community to recognize not only your individual achievements, but also your collective successes as students at IVC. Each of you should be tremendously proud of your hard work, dedication, and perseverance that brought you here this evening. Having had the honor and the privilege of meeting and interacting with so many of you, I know there are personal achievements and success stories that will continue to inspire us all for years to come. Commencement holds a significant and is profound, especially for those who are the first in their families to achieve this milestone. In fact, 1 in every 5 graduates here tonight is the first in their families to finish a college degree or certificate. As someone who immigrated as a first-generation individual, I personally understand and grasp the importance of today's commencement. Just like many of you, my parents ventured to this country in pursuit of better opportunities for their children. Obtaining a college degree stands as a testament to the fulfillment of our family's hopes and dreams for a better life. And it not only paves our own path, but also lays the groundwork for those who are going to follow in your footsteps. And I'd like to take a moment to recognize and honor your support system, be it your parents, your chosen family, spouses, partners, significant others, friends, or perhaps the many college personnel here at IVC who have been steadfast allies during your educational journey. Let us come together in expressing heartfelt gratitude to those individuals with a round of applause. Students, your diverse backgrounds, experiences, and perspectives have enriched our campus and classrooms, and your presence has strengthened our character here at IVC. We are so grateful for the many vibrant contributions in fostering community and connectedness. And earning an IVC degree or certificate is an exceptional achievement, and I'm truly privileged to serve as your president. It is with much respect and admiration that I would like to take a few moments to share the collective accomplishments of this year's graduating class. This commencement, we are awarding 1,458 certificates of achievement and 2,839 total degrees. We have at least 8 sets of twins graduating and 13 households with multiple family members graduating. And I love that intergenerational continuing circle. And so whether you're a pair of twins who have shared your educational journey side by side, or a parent and a child, the bonds of family and educational success are something that indeed we should celebrate. In fact, IVC's youngest graduate is 11-year-old Athena Elling. Tonight, she will also be topping the record set by her brother, Tycho, who last year was IVC's youngest graduate and is now thriving at UCI. I want to congratulate Athena on graduating cum laude with an AA emphasis in liberal studies. Athena, I think you're somewhere up here. Can you please stand and be recognized? There you are. Last week, we celebrated 16 early college graduates from Beckman High School. Most have earned an IGETC Certificate of Achievement or an associate degree, all while simultaneously graduating from high school. And we have many of them participating here this evening. This year, IVC served 349 student veterans and 344 military-affiliated students. Many are graduating and transferring to prestigious universities, and I would like to ask our student veterans, if they are able, to please stand and be recognized. Thank you. We sincerely owe you our debt of gratitude for your service and your sacrifice. As a campus, we're also honored to recognize the dedication and accomplishments of our ASIVC student government leaders and their outstanding contributions to student engagement and student life. If you are a member of any branch of student government and you are able, please stand and be recognized. Thank you. At this time, I would like to recognize our students who are graduating with distinction. 126 students will graduate cum laude with a grade point average of 3.5 to 3.74. 129 students will graduate magna cum laude with a grade point average of 3.74 to 3.99, and 43 students will graduate summa cum laude with a grade point average of 4.0. Would those of you who have achieved one of these three categories please stand if you are able to be recognized? Thank you. Many of our graduates will transfer to four-year universities. Our graduates have been accepted to each of the University of California campuses, and many are heading off to the Cal State universities. This year, our students will also be transferring to such institutions as Yale, Boston University, Penn State, University of Michigan, Clark Atlanta University, Richmond University in Virginia, USC, Chapman, and so many others. And we are especially proud that we have 388 honors program students graduating this year. This is by far the largest graduating class in the history of the honors program. Congratulations. As you stand on the threshold of a new beginning, remember, your journey doesn't end here. It's just started. Embrace the challenges, celebrate the victories, and continue to pursue your dreams with passion and determination. Your time here at IVC has equipped you with the skills and knowledge to thrive in the world beyond these walls. As you step into the future, know that you carry the hopes and aspirations of your community with you. We believe in you, and we can't wait to see the incredible impact you'll make. Congratulations once again, and may your future be filled with endless possibilities. Now, please join me in welcoming to the podium the Academic Senate President, Rebecca Beck.
Good evening, everyone. As the Academic Senate President, it is my distinct honor to introduce and recognize Teachers of the Year as selected by you, our students. This year's honorees include our outstanding part-time faculty, an aspiring emeritus faculty member, and an exceptional full-time faculty member. They embody dedication, passion, and excellence in teaching, each making a profound impact on our campus. So let's begin. Our outstanding Emeritus Teacher of the Year, Professor June Chung. Since 2020, Professor Chung has wholeheartedly devoted herself to teaching dance, driven by an unwavering passion to serve members of the IVC Emeritus community. Beyond the local community, her dance journey has taken her to prestigious stages, performing traditional Korean folk dancing at the renowned Citizens Performing Theater in Korea, and showcasing modern dance at the historic Granbury Opera House in Texas. In addition, as the line dance queen of Korea, California, my apologies there, she holds multiple teaching certifications. In her nominations, you, our students, share that Professor Chung is knowledgeable, dedicated, and personable. She skillfully engages her students in activities to promote physical and mental health with her challenging but extremely enjoyable lessons. Professor Chung provides a warm, inviting, and fulfilled classroom and meets the needs of students at all ability levels. Her students specifically spoke highly about how she sets clear guidelines for students and treats everyone fairly. Her students are so fortunate to have the opportunity to learn from her. Please join me in honoring Professor Jung Chung as she comes to stage to receive this year's award for Emeritus Outstanding Teacher of the Year. Congratulations, Professor Chung. Next, we have our outstanding part-time Teacher of the Year, Professor Roy Zipstein. Our part-time Teacher of the Year story is a testament to the diverse paths that lead to excellence in education. Born in Israel, he initially developed a passion for visual arts, embarking on an international career as a freelance photographer in New York City. There, he honed his artistic skills and gained invaluable experiences across cultures and landscapes. However, his thirst for knowledge and exploration eventually led to a BA in psychology from Arizona State University. From here, in 2018, his path intersected with our amazing IVC, where an affinity for mathematics, dormant for years, culminated in his completion of a master's degree from California State University, Long Beach in 2022. Students praised Professor Zipstein as not only the best math teacher ever, all caps, but also about him being a wonderful and kind human who deeply cares about his students and their success. Again and again, students spoke about him being an amazing teacher who puts his heart and soul into teaching his students. They also shared how from day one, they already feel welcome in his class and are ready to succeed while learning math. He was praised many a times for his empathetic and caring nature, a professor who always listens to his students and takes feedback. He also is able to gently spend time with each one of his students after class, as noted. In sum, his students said he's funny, he's loving and smart, everything you ever want in a math professor at a community college. Professor Roy Zipstein is not able to join us this evening to accept his award, so I am accepting it for him, but let's give him a round of applause for his recognition. And now, it is with great pleasure and immense pride that I introduce our outstanding full-time Teacher of the Year, Professor Sanjay Gupta. In a few moments, you will hear from our Vice President, Miranda, all about the story of how Professor Gupta became a professor and all that good stuff. But for me, I want to give our students a voice and share what they have beautifully expressed about how Professor Gupta is an extraordinary educator who embodies the spirit of excellence, passion, and dedication. Our students describe Dr. Gupta as someone who always has great energy in class, encourages student participation, and listens attentively to his students, structuring his classes based on each individual need. One student said, quote, "He does more than just teach students about math. He also teaches them how to become better problem solvers and critical thinkers," end of quote. Another student humorously noted, "Gupta should be Teacher of the Year because he's dope and he does super dope stuff," which, because of the formality of our event, I substituted the word stuff for another word with an S. But in all seriousness, this message conveys how impactful Dr. Gupta is at making learning exciting and relevant. His ability to go above and beyond to ensure that students grasp the material is repeatedly highlighted. His entertaining and captivating teaching style makes even the most challenging curriculum manageable. As one student shared, while the curriculum is quite difficult, Gupta makes it very manageable. He's also very considerate and funny. It is clear that Dr. Gupta doesn't just teach, he transforms lives. One student remarked, Professor Gupta completely changed my mindset, my work ethic, and my approach to not only math and physics, but all subjects and education as a whole. Dr. Gupta listens to everybody in his classes, his stories are fun, and he genuinely cares about his students' success. As another student perfectly summed it up, Professor Gupta is what all teachers should strive for. He cares and understands his students, showing them every step needed to get to where they need to be, no matter their school background. In the words of one other admirer, he always comes to class with energy and keeps his students engaged and entertained. Professor Gupta is what makes math at IVC fun. Sanjay, your commitment, energy, and unique teaching methods have not only educated, but inspired and transformed our students. And for this, we're deeply grateful. So please join me in applauding Dr. Sanjay Gupta, our Teacher of the Year. Thank you. Now it is my pleasure to introduce our Vice President of Instruction, Rick Miranda.
Good evening. What a beautiful evening for this wonderful event. It is my honor and privilege to introduce this year's keynote speaker. With a fervent passion for mathematics that first was ignited in his elementary years, our keynote speaker and Teacher of the Year embodies the spirit of academic excellence and dedication. Originally hailing from the East Coast, this professor embarked on his academic journey at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, where he earned his Bachelor's of Science in Mathematics in 1999. His continued thirst for knowledge next led him to Stanford University, where he attained his doctorate in mathematics in 2005, solidifying his expertise in the field. Since joining the faculty of Irvine Valley College in 2008, he has become an indispensable member of our academic community, leaving an indelible remark on both his students and colleagues alike. As an instructor in the School of Mathematics and Computer Science, he has not only taught a wide spectrum of math courses, but has also authored 2 textbooks on first-year calculus and is currently crafting another. If you have been his student or observed his teaching, his approach is characterized by boundless energy and innovation aimed at demystifying complex mathematical concepts while fostering critical thinking skills. Through his unwavering dedication, he has transformed the educational experience for countless learners, instilling in them not only a deeper understanding of mathematics, but also a newfound appreciation for learning itself. Beyond the classroom, his contributions to IVC are extensive. He has served on numerous committees, including those focused on hiring and scholarship allocation, showcasing his dedication to the institution's broader mission. Furthermore, he generously dedicates his time as the advisor for both the math and chess clubs, fostering extracurricular activities that enhance students' academic and personal growth. Before I bring our distinguished guests to the stage, I have to admit something. I considered giving a long, much longer, even more impressive introduction, listing all of his achievements and accolades. But then I realized by the time I finish, we will all have missed our after-graduation parties. So, without further ado, it is my sincere honor and privilege to welcome Dr. Sanjay Gupta, our 2024 Outstanding Faculty of the Year.
First, I'd like to thank you for nominating me as IVC's Teacher of the Year. This is my second time up here, and today I want to talk about how over the past few years, I've been really hungry. No, I'm serious. I am hungry. All I think about is food. And in fact, I can't wait to go out to dinner tonight. This hunger began in 2020 when I was in sabbatical and had just visited my parents in North Carolina. The pandemic started when I returned to California and I was stuck at home. Not knowing if or when I'd be able to see my parents again, I decided to cook with whatever ingredients I had and relive some of the memories that my mother had created through the elaborate meals that she cooked. I remember when I was young that my mother would make roti, which is an Indian flatbread, kind of like a tortilla. She would make them from scratch every day. She would begin by pouring atta, which is flour, into a bowl, slowly add water until a shaggy dough was formed. She would knead the dough by hand until it's soft and smooth, let the dough rest, and then right before dinner, she would separate the dough into equal-sized portions. She would quickly roll out into a perfect circle and cook them on a griddle until they inflated like a little balloon. They'd be patted with butter, placed in a bowl, waiting to be consumed at dinner. And she did this pretty much every night of the week for years. And she made everything look effortless. Well, I had flour, so I tried to make roti. And I relied on my memory of how my mother would make roti, and the result was dough harder than concrete. Okay? Confused and frustrated at this failed attempt, I called my mother. "Just take some flour and water, mix it together," she said. She added, "If the dough seems hard, don't be afraid to add more water." And she was optimistic and said that you have to try again. So I chose not to give up. After all, I was hungry. And if I didn't learn how to make roti, then I wouldn't eat, since at that time, getting groceries was difficult during the first few months. My second attempt at making roti resulted in a softer dough. I easily portioned it out, and I started to roll it. And to my dismay, each roti ended up like a triangle, not a circle. And they didn't puff up like a balloon when I cooked them. But I could eat them. And even though they were a little crunchy, it was food, I guess. I sent my mother pictures of my irregularly shaped roti and asked for more advice. And I said to her, "Mom, you make it look so easy." She replied, "It is easy. But you forget that I've been cooking since I was 7 years old." She then said, "Apply more pressure on the outside of the roti as you roll them out. You just need to practice, and eventually your roti will be round." I followed my mother's advice on subsequent batches. The triangular roti became a sequence of shapes, beginning with rectangles, then various ovals, and finally circles. Each iteration, although not perfect, showed improvement, and now I can make roti. And even though it's been a while since I made roti, I cherish those memories that I created with my mother in my failed attempts. I'm sure you're wondering why I'm talking about cooking today. But my roti making experience parallels the goals and dreams that I've pursued. And much like making roti, I had to experience failure after failure until I reached those goals. And though my mother is no longer around to see me cook now, I realized that through the process of learning how to make rotis, my mother taught me a very valuable life lesson. She encouraged me to never give up and embrace the journey. She never looked at my irregularly shaped rotis as failures. She'd always focus on the improvement with each iteration. That year of cooking rotis showed me to stop being afraid of failure, but instead to accept failure as part of the process, and that each attempt is a step toward success. Many of you heard me say this message to you in class. It is okay to make mistakes. That sometimes several attempts are necessary before we achieve success, but most importantly, never give up. Failure is just part of the process. So, the next time you feel like giving up, always remember the following. When life gives you flour, go make roti. Thank you. And again, for making me IVC's Teacher of the Year.
Thank you. It's my honor to recognize our emeritus, recently emeritus, professors, our faculty. We have 4 esteemed colleagues that have enriched our campus who will be leaving us at the end of this academic year. Julie Hanks, Jerry Hernandez, you can clap. Ted Weatherford, and Jeff Kaufman. Their legacy of excellence, mentorship, and dedication has shaped our institution, and we wish each of them all the best in their future endeavors. I would also like to recognize longtime philosophy professor Roy Bauer, who retired earlier this year and unfortunately has passed away. We honor his many contributions to IVC. Next, I'd like to introduce Dr. Martha McDonald, Vice President for Student Services.
Thank you and good evening. It is my honor to introduce tonight's student speaker. Over the last year, I've had the personal privilege of getting to know firsthand this individual, and after you hear from him, I have no doubt that you will agree that his accomplishments are truly exceptional. This student's path to this moment has been marked by hard work, determination, and unwavering commitment to his education, his family, and his community. A first-generation college student and a proud son of a Mexican immigrant family, he has been laser-focused on his academic goals. Not only was he an active member of IVC's honors program, he also maintained a flawless 4.0 GPA. While serving as this year's president of the Associated Students of Irvine Valley College and a senator in 2022-2023, he has accomplished so much. As a student government president, he tirelessly championed student rights and worked with tremendous determination to make higher education more accessible for all. He was instrumental in adopting resolutions to increase access and inclusion for all students. In his leadership roles, he demonstrated an unwavering commitment to solve issues of class and equity within the IVC campus community. One of his noteworthy accomplishments includes co-founding the Student Success Committee, which was centered on providing internships, networking, and job interview preparation for college students. He also served on various college committees, including College Council, the highest decision-making body of the college. His leadership and passion included a focus on financial resources and for students in need by advocating for students' resources such as student housing and basic needs. His commitment to service and mentorship is truly commendable. As an EOPS peer navigator, he provided invaluable support and guidance to his peers, including Guardian Scholars and Next Up students. His dedication to public service extends beyond the campus walls, as demonstrated by his dedication to public service as an intern with the Republican Party of Orange County, the Office of State Assemblyman Philip Chen, and Congresswoman Young Kim. His passion for serving his community and advocating for positive change is truly inspiring. He is the recipient of the Phi Theta Kappa All-American Award, and leaves IVC as one of only 60 community college students nationwide to receive a prestigious Cook undergraduate transfer scholarship. He has been accepted to various Ivy League universities such as Berkeley, UCLA, Amherst, Yale, UCI, and UCSD, and soon you will hear from him where he will continue his academic journey. Please join me in congratulating Diego Victoria as he takes the stage as our student commencement speaker. Diego, we celebrate you not only for your achievements, but also your boundless potential and limitless possibilities. Congratulations, Diego.
Thank you. Good evening, everyone. Congratulations, class of 2024. And thank you, Vice President McDonald, for this amazing introduction. It's amazing that everybody here is today, and we had to get through the terrible construction happening on Jeffrey to get into school every day, or the IVC class schedule blacking out when you needed to register for the classes. And to all the professors, sorry you had to deal with ChatGPT this year. If there's one thing all students learned this year is that you can't get a degree with ChatGPT, at least not yet, not with this version. But in all seriousness, all of you should be extremely proud of yourselves for graduating today. Whether it's for an associate degree, certificate, transferring, enter the workforce, give thanks to yourself for betting on yourself. Your education is a path to a better life, and it's a path to achieving the things you may have never dreamed of doing and make them a reality. Soon you'll be flipping onto the next blank page of your book and the next chapter of your life where you'll begin to write that. And as you begin to write your next chapter, the best piece of advice I can give you all is to always bet on yourself. As I look across the stage, I see a lot of familiar faces with stories of perseverance and success who had to overcome great hardships to be here today. And there's the African proverb of it always takes a village to raise a child, and it holds true, but it especially holds true at IVC because I truly believe that it takes a village to transfer. And I hope you all reflect on the moments where you had to bet on yourself and it paid off. And right now, today, and maybe for the next couple of days, everyone will only see your achievements, and they're only going to see you graduating and everything that you have accomplished. But only you know the sacrifice you've had to make, and only you know the challenges you've had to overcome to be here today. I'm blessed to share that I'll be transferring to Yale, but thank you. Yet, this achievement, like everyone's achievements here, came with countless challenges you had to overcome. I was never the stellar student at my high school. I went to Beckman High School, so congratulations to the early college students as well. And in fact, I failed my Algebra 1 class my freshman year, and my math teacher told me that college wasn't for me, and that I would just be a carpenter like my dad. And to be honest, my dad caught a stray because there's nothing wrong with being a carpenter, so I don't know what my math teacher was on when she was saying that. But for some reason, it became so ingrained in me when I came to apply to universities. And my senior year came, and I applied to a good amount of universities, and I was rejected by every single one. I had the choice of stop going to school and listen to my Algebra 1 teacher, or enroll in my local community college, Irvine Valley College. And it was here where I began to really believe in myself, and it was here where the obstacles only kept on going. And I began to join new things, and it truly all started off with the speech and debate team. And I'd never done that before, and my parents sacrificed so much for me to just be able to fully participate in the team, not have to work, and do debates. At the end of the day, it's a lot more serious to find a way to feed your family than to try to solve world's issues through an 8-minute speech or through a 30-minute debate. And after winning my first medal at a warm-up tournament, I went on to my second tournament, and I didn't win a single medal. And my parents would call these medals tortillas because they're round, circular, and sometimes they get a bronze or a gold, they look like tortillas. And that day, I remember coming back from the tournament and failing to bring back any tortillas to my family. And for me, it was a way to show that their sacrifices were worth it, that I came home and that everything that they were doing was going to pay off. And after that time, I remember coming home crying and telling them that I failed to bring them tortillas, which sounded so childish, but to me it meant so much to bring back something that looked like one. And I remember feeling that emotion of failure and saying, I will never feel this again. I will never look at my parents and say, I forgot to bring a tortilla or I couldn't earn one today. And after that, I relentlessly practiced every single day and with all of my free time to make sure that I would never lose at a tournament. And for my first year, after that fateful tournament, I never lost a medal. And thanks to the support of Bill Neeson and Jules French, I became a 2-time national debate champion. All of this was because I took the risk and I put the bet on myself. And it wasn't just with debate, it also came on with student government. And I remember my very first semester running for the introductory position of student senator and bugging everyone I could find on campus to please vote for me. And I won, and thanks for voting for me, and I came on next semester to begin bugging everyone else again, and this time for president. This time, however, was extremely different. And in the week of campaigning, my grandmother unfortunately suddenly passed away. And she lived in Mexico, and my entire family was preparing to go to Mexico to her funeral, but I had to make the hard choice of whether to stay in America and keep campaigning for a student government position as president, or go to Mexico and see this funeral. And I made the hard choice and sacrifice, thanks to my mother allowing me to do so, to stay here and keep campaigning. And I remember campaigning for 8-9 hours straight as it was raining, and I visibly remember standing right outside in front of the library, going in and out, going up to people multiple times, and bugging you all again to vote for me. And shortly after that same weekend, I went to Washington, D.C. with EOPS and ASIVC students. And it was there where I truly found my passion for representing those in need. I connected with a lot of my fellow peers, and some of them were in the former foster care system. And I never knew this. I knew them from the day-to-day. I always spoke with them, always said hi to them, but I never knew their challenges or struggles. And when the time came to talk with congressional offices on the importance of education and affordability in college, these students, my friends, asked me to please speak up for them and to please share their story. And in that moment, I felt extremely nervous because no one in my family is in positions to talk with politicians or these offices. But once again, you have to take that risk and bet on yourself to do so. And I learned the stories of my classmates, and I learned to advocate for them. And I will say that no matter where I go, I have you all in my hearts and minds, and I will continue to keep advocating for you. I know that oftentimes some of you has expressed to me that you feel alone, and I can say in front of everybody that you are never alone, and I will always be here to helping hand. Not just for Next Up students, but for everyone here. Thank you. And sometimes betting on yourself requires the biggest sacrifices, especially to those who are nearest and dearest to you. And remember, all of the pain and all of the sacrifices that you have made have been worth it. I remember coming into my first year at IVC and questioning if community college was right. I was looking at all my friends having an amazing time at universities, and I said, I made the wrong choice. I should have just gone to work. But today I can truly say that I made the right choice. And I know that every single one of you right now may be thinking of at least one story where you had to go through a struggle, where you had to bet on yourself, and now you're sitting here today about to receive your diploma. And that is the best thing that can happen to everyone here. And I personally could not stand here today without the village that supported me and for all the opportunities that IVC has provided me. I want to give a special thanks to everyone that supported me, and especially to Dr. Rosa Prado and Dr. Americ Johal. Dr. Rosa Prado has always been by my side and was one of the very first people to open the doors of Latinos in very successful positions with PhDs and high levels of education, something that as a first-gen student, I thought didn't exist. And Dr. Johal helped me realize that my academic journey does not have to be myself against the world. There are people willing to help you. And I hope that after the ceremony, you find those people that have supported you. I'm sure that many of them are sitting right there today. And please go up to them and thank them in person. Shake their hand and congratulate them for being here for you. Oftentimes we lose sight of those who have been by our side, but showing gratitude goes a long way. And as these people cheer you on, They're the ones that you will continue to represent in your life. Whether it's people in your family, your fellow veteran students, the children that you raised while coming to school. Remember that your journey is so much bigger than just yourself. When you find your why in your life, you'll never question the sacrifices that you make. And for me, my why in life and the reason why I came to school was so laser focused is my family. And thanks to God who never gave up on me, for always leading me in the right direction and giving me the strength to persevere through the hardships in life. And to the people here today for me, thank you to Peter Hill for being my confirmation sponsor and for being an example of what a good Catholic adult and man should be. Thank you to my brother and sister who set the example for me to attend a university and for laying the path for me to attend college. They've been here to support me through my adolescence and young adulthood. And to my parents, thank you for all that you've done to ensure that all of your children had a college education. My parents immigrated to this country from Mexico to create a better life for themselves and their future family. My father has worked as a carpenter and has always done everything he can to provide for his family. I remember as a small child helping him unlace his steel-toed boots in a Z-like pattern to do it as quickly as possible after his nearly daily 16-hour shifts as a carpenter. And all I could remember was how he would constantly give his body and soul to ensure that his children had the access to education that he never did. My mother raised 3 children and ensured that we were always doing the right thing, even if it meant navigating an unfamiliar language in a new country daily. At this young age, I knew that my parents' sacrifices could not be in vain. I have their dreams and aspirations in my heart every day, and all I ever wanted to do was to do something worthy of their sacrifices. It's thanks to God, their sacrifice and their willpower, that I'm able to attend such a prestigious institution such as Yale. And in this portion, I'm going to say it in Spanish, so please bear with me. Gracias, mamá y papá. Por todos los sacrificios que hicieron para brindarnos una mejor vida. No existe ningún reconocimiento o trofeo que me da más orgullo que ser su hijo. Les prometo en frente de todos que seguiré honrando todos sus sacrificios. Everyone's journey here is just starting. Whether it's mine or yours, the person sitting next to you or behind you or in front of you, you'll be moving on with the amazing foundations that IVC has provided and that this community, your community, has helped you build. Thank you to the faculty, administration, and staff that have created and maintained such an amazing campus. And especially thank you to all the facilities and maintenance workers at IVC that have created and established this beautiful campus who are truly the unsung heroes of this campus. To all students, continue to believe in yourself as you've always been doing at IVC, as you've always been doing before, and as you will continue to do so. Always remember that the only bet in life that is never a losing one is to bet on yourself. Soon, my last words to all of you will be congratulations, class of 2024. But before I do so, remember to congratulate and thank yourself for always betting yourself, and no matter the obstacle, no matter the naysayer, always move forward, and at the end of the day, the bet that will always pay off is the one you put on yourself. Congratulations, class of 2024.
Thank you, Diego. I want to invite you back to the podium to be recognized for your leadership over this past year. On behalf of the faculty and staff and students here at Irvine Valley College, Diego, I want to thank you for your commitment, your service during this past year. You have been an inspiration, and I know that the best is yet to come, and I can't wait to see what that is.
Okay, here we go. Will the graduates that are able please rise? Dr. Hernandez, it gives me great pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2024. These students have successfully completed their degrees or certificates, and they have been duly recommended by the faculty of Irvine Valley College for the degrees of Associates in Arts and Associates in Sciences or Certificates of Achievement.
Upon the recommendation of the faculty of Irvine Valley College, these students are now candidates for the degrees of Associate of Arts and Associate in Science and Certificates of Achievement. By the authority vested in me by the state of California, the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges, and the Board of Trustees of the South Orange County Community College District, I hereby confer upon you the degrees of Associate in Arts, Associate in Science, and all rights and privileges to which you are entitled. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Please come forward to receive your diploma or certificate of achievement. Congratulations.
Kelsey Ray Watkins, magna cum laude.
Andrea Amezquita.
John Dylan Salgado Levesque.
Diana Nachmanson, summa cum laude.
Abigail Labakasi.
Clarice Wu, magna cum laude.
Andre Matthias Sorrells Jr.
Angelina Marie Huerta.
Liana Bellare, cum laude.
Omar Mohsen Chalan, cum laude.
Homero Novoa, summa cum laude.
Athena Elling, cum laude.
Christian Philip Muyat.
Abid Angar.
Jared Mitchell Mahalpur, summa cum laude.
Ethan Xander Scaly, magna cum laude.
Cass Malcour, magna cum laude.
Sixto Roman Delgado.
Megan Alexi Lopez.
Naushin Sazid Taylor.
Alexis Nicole Amundsen.
Gamaliel Villalobos Garcia.
Kaylee Emmy Kubota, summa cum laude.
Sejal Chopra, magna cum laude.
Alexia Tiana Gallin, magna cum laude.
Charlotte Amelie Arsene.
Cheyenne Cody Bobry.
Sebastian Pierce Beatles.
Christopher Fajardo Rivera.
Andrew Jared McFall.
Jean Carlos Ayala.
Tiana Marie Gonsalves.
Patrick Wayne Rossetti, magna cum laude.
Fatima Sarpas, magna cum laude.
Moriai Faith Byrne, magna cum laude.
Jody Lee Quinones.
Gia Natalia Almanza, cum laude.
Jessica Lauren Smith.
Asad Samatar.
Jessica Williams, cum laude.
Lauren Sophia Fanger, magna cum laude.
Isaias Ruiz.
Vishruth Satuluri, cum laude.
Brendan Allen Detter, magna cum laude.
Craig Keelan Hayes II.
Amairani Sandoval.
Makiko Yokoi.
Carolina Divisova.
Tuong Win Huang, magna cum laude.
Stephen Lamond King Sr.
Ryan Ruiz.
Sydney Wynn, magna cum laude.
Ayana Nieto, summa cum laude.
Alexander Michael Belzer, magna cum laude.
Brandy Lam.
Jason Demetrius Spellman, cum laude.
Yassine Noah Samir.
Eric Bazan.
Luke Pasqua.
Ellis Shane.
Besad Naruz.
Georgina Soriano.
Alexander William Martinez.
Haley Melissa Guzman, cum laude.
Giselle Peralta.
Galilea Diaz.
Brianna Felix.
Araceli Gonzalez Ruiz.
Mariana Mesa, magna cum laude.
Brian Cruz.
Gavin Saya Robinette.
Melissa Janelle Perez, cum laude.
Amanda Alec Rose Medina.
Adam Marwan Taha, cum laude.
Sean Munir Sala, cum laude.
Akram Negadarjasalarsi, magna cum laude.
Sarah Lynn Smeltzer.
Allison Nirvana Jimenez.
Lauren Elise Wong.
Shanae Stump.
Raquel Rivka Sokol.
Thomas Henri Leboucher.
Jonah Ann Santos Lara.
Lipeng Pav.
Amanda Drew Spencer.
Owen Thomas Bloom, summa cum laude.
Morgan Sky Liu, magna cum laude.
Julian Zachary Lopez.
Andrea Faustine Wajaja, summa cum laude.
Chloe Ann Gabora, magna cum laude.
Diana Alsina.
Yalda Rahmani.
Tamina Rahmani.
Alejandra Ramos.
Benjamin Yazdan Pana.
Kausar Homayun.
Mab Youssef El Sayed.
Zahra Baloch Kolsi, magna cum laude.
Alina Aslam, cum laude.
Arhate Mohammed.
Mariam Medat Mata, cum laude.
Devin Justice Fadrigo.
Abdullah Khalid Al-Dakhil, magna cum laude.
Li Zhang.
Lana Majid.
Sally Jabori, magna cum laude.
Francesca May Ang Kurameng, cum laude.
Brenda Rodriguez.
Alejandra Maria Gio Perez, cum laude.
Miriam Arafa, magna cum laude.
Will Vo, magna cum laude.
Alexis Sur.
Parmida Hedari.
Anaga Ashwin Mayampurath.
Ashley Aguilar.
Sofian Riar Jat.
Sundas Abadi.
Edward June Page, cum laude.
Alejandra Alejandre.
Giuseppe Christian Ballisteri.
David Isai Boutron, cum laude.
Helia Zarbafi, magna cum laude.
Romina Rasuli Nie.
Nicole Ko, cum laude.
Nilifer Turkan, magna cum laude.
Andrew Lawrence Chu, summa cum laude.
Liseth Ramirez Agustin.
Nancy Velasco.
Eddie Chia Jr.
Jaeyoon Sul, cum laude.
Diego Varela.
Menglu Xiao, summa cum laude.
Amina El Zahed, magna cum laude.
Nora Hossam Salem, summa cum laude.
Hamza Ahmed Olkurashi, summa cum laude.
Badr El Garosha, cum laude.
Abdul Rahman Aborishe, summa cum laude.
Yusuf Khalid El Najjar.
Ahmad Mahanad Zaidan.
Rahgad Falah.
Shahed Al-Qiyami, cum laude.
We're back on track.
Lana Hossam Ashri, magna cum laude.
Iman Arai.
Mariam El Ghafri.
Rafia Idris.
Dennis Dunhao Lee.
Mia Isabella Gafoglio.
Anthony Renee Johnson, magna cum laude.
Ehsan Gilroy Pitts.
Samaje Monet Lemon.
Brittany Denise Evans, cum laude.
Justin Wesley McClanahan, cum laude.
Zainab Ahmad.
Alishba Jaudad.
Tetsu George Takayama, summa cum laude.
Mary Tani El Abed.
Diego Valencia, magna cum laude.
Melanie Romero, cum laude.
Luis Enrique Barbosa Jr., cum laude.
Rahili Premji, cum laude.
Savim Homsi.
Matthew Shea,
Justice Cheng.
Dante Alexander Ling,
Audrey Grace Yu, cum laude.
Mia Jasmine Kanchanapumi, summa cum laude.
Garrett Wesley Uzahara, magna cum laude.
Gabriel Reyes,
Dimitur Ivanov Shutev.
Clayton Austin Smith, cum laude.
Sunny Wong, summa cum laude.
Diane Joy Yi, magna cum laude.
Mia Lindsay Walker, magna cum laude.
Isaac Edward Padilla, summa cum laude.
Samantha Garcia.
Ivan Lopez,
Jacob Edwards.
Leonard Granzo,
Grant Miller.
Gabriel Relasco,
Emmanuel Jesuloba Bello.
Ariam Suarez,
Amberly TPL Huang.
Noreen Hamid, summa cum laude.
Tamana Srinagesh.
Samir Pandit,
Zunaira Rahat, magna cum laude.
Apurva Tahroon, magna cum laude.
Kalisa Rauda.
Sofia Isabella Ruiz.
Fala Modek Heron.
Takuya Kitamura.
Sho Miyamoto.
Brendan Vu Choi, magna cum laude.
Mark Jerome Sims.
Emily Paula Cervantes.
Amelie Chiaxin Wang, magna cum laude.
Arabella Sophie Watson, magna cum laude.
Ryan Chunhao Wang.
Sina Sapasi Ahoyi.
Eric Gutierrez, cum laude.
King Michael Sanchez Vergara, cum laude.
Alexandra Lauren Barakan.
Gosan Alkiami.
Dominique Angel Dominguez.
Monica Miliozzi.
Nam Hao Nguyen, magna cum laude.
Lian Fung Win, cum laude.
Cordelia Olga Tucker, magna cum laude.
Nejla Hajialzadeh, cum laude.
Jean-Luc Nguyen.
Sean Shao Lu.
Isabel Rosales, cum laude.
Shayla Marie Jacobs.
Marlith Andariel Young.
Michaela Rose Miller.
Carrie Marcel Appelt, cum laude.
Yehan Rashmika Bukula Denia.
Lola Alexis Kim.
Mohammed Lali.
Jun Chin, magna cum laude.
Sina Barlas, magna cum laude.
Megan Gauss, summa cum laude.
Janelli Molina.
Vivian Lee, summa cum laude.
Ling Shi.
Jaden William Crespo.
Jae Pyun Cha.
Jamie Tristan.
Kenny Ichiro Tao.
Deanne Villaseñor.
Victoria Camila Alaniz.
Ahmed Ahmad Halawa, magna cum laude.
Jason Ramirez.
Samia Pamela Dector Flores.
Mahteen Sharabian.
Efren Leon Jr.
Mia Lakeika Mayenge.
Alisa Safala.
Kanzi Ahmed Khalifa, cum laude.
Shreya Ruth Medida.
Mustafa Asa Olumi.
Denise Jewel Smith, cum laude.
Lucy Alma Mondragon.
Brianna Lorena Solis.
Victor Barudi.
Maria Arin Martinez.
Sarah Rebecca Gomez.
Shahrad Zomorodi, magna cum laude.
Vishak Rajesh Menon, magna cum laude.
Keon Ryan Gostasby.
Caesar Jiwoo Ong Lee, cum laude.
Shanjana Venkatesh.
Quinlan Clarice Solomita, summa cum laude.
Hua Jiang, summa cum laude.
Joshua Aaron Lopez, magna cum laude.
Megan Mesa Kohansal.
Mel Suarez Walter, summa cum laude.
Amina Salim Khalil, magna cum laude.
Kayla Sungcha Lee, magna cum laude.
Leila Aragon Abul Fatih.
Miriam Ali Albotaif, summa cum laude.
Nur Fatima Adal.
Kaylin Toshiko Nishida, summa cum laude.
Jesse Khan Yuen, cum laude.
Kevin Hui Nguyen, magna cum laude.
Wahida Zahir.
Judith Nicole Garcia.
Mustafa Nabil.
Tracy Lay, magna cum laude.
Madison Mishki Jones, cum laude.
Nok and Tutran, cum laude.
Cliff Barnett Haynes IV.
Ryan Sung Gon Lee, magna cum laude.
Andy Hui Pham, magna cum laude.
Chloe Lynn Han, magna cum laude.
Hannah Lay.
Mahir Dodia, magna cum laude.
Gregory Michael Peregrine, summa cum laude.
Nicholas Lum, cum laude.
Emmanuel Calderon.
Adrian Moreno.
Julio Ruiz.
David Baena.
Trinity Leanne Finney.
Zenlin Wang, summa cum laude.
Chong Hong, magna cum laude.
Ella Sierra Will.
Kristen Nicole Ziska, cum laude.
Emily Aiko Freeman, magna cum laude.
Daphne Sophia Rudis, cum laude.
Bhakti Hemachan Karuna Sunthera, magna cum laude.
Omar Gabriel Gonzalez, summa cum laude.
Summer Michelle Sanchez Cornejo, cum laude.
Jacqueline Salgado, cum laude.
Jose Alejandro Alvarado.
Sarah Kawasaki, magna cum laude.
Cameron Deanna Johnson, cum laude.
Peter Amaro.
Karen Elena Torres.
Keith Joseph Bauer, summa cum laude.
Danny Tan Pham.
Ewen Chen, magna cum laude.
Dylan Ferrer, magna cum laude.
Oliver Allen Kahiang, magna cum laude.
Arian Chaudhary, summa cum laude.
Sasha Soros.
Joshua Ryan Ochoa.
Luke Yamaguchi.
Cameron Tan Kao, magna cum laude.
Sama Keshavarzad, summa cum laude.
Justin Takashi Suzukawa.
Ariane Dahia, magna cum laude.
Kayla Janine Zanelli, magna cum laude.
Doreen Separdust, magna cum laude.
Eli Sepulveda, magna cum laude.
Diego Esteban Moreno, summa cum laude.
Jacqueline Marie Barilla.
Shiraz Ben Itzhak, magna cum laude.
Parmiz Sarabi.
Bardia Rastamias Rabadi, Senior, summa cum laude.
Vincent Min Lay, magna cum laude.
Keori Castro, summa cum laude.
Emma Kate Jacobs, cum laude.
Selenia Lihuanag.
Mila M. Centra.
Aishwarya Satish Pandyan, cum laude.
Diesel Nira Simmons.
Sarah Shirazi.
Ariana Juana Manuela Serna.
Emily Rose Carmona.
Aliza Noor Hamid.
Morgan Pearl Koo, summa cum laude.
Joy Casa Tarifa.
Eva Makarevich.
Gauri Chopra.
Emmy Grace Schimmel, magna cum laude.
Shauna Gezalia, summa cum laude.
Noelle Kathleen Kozak, magna cum laude.
Roya Shamsdiba, summa cum laude.
Lena Park.
Kara Lee Chan.
Michaela Jian Wu, summa cum laude.
Areli Aguilar.
Daniel Francisco Chacon.
Anthony Michael Mendoza.
Margaret Keshwan Lee, summa cum laude.
Waraporn Saihia.
Larissa Koripanova, summa cum laude.
Parisa Bahari Kashani.
Jali Shakuri.
Sohaila Mirzaifard.
Masa Tebyanyan.
Nushin Susan Namazi.
Saki Zadeh, magna cum laude.
Shervin Shahidi, summa cum laude.
Alejandra Jennifer Ramirez.
Armin Sarabi, summa cum laude.
Haruna Moria.
Sohrab Habibi, summa cum laude.
Sam Garavi.
Kai Alcantara.
Radhika Trivedi.
Donya Sharafkanian.
Nadia Tanaz Jahanbin, cum laude.
Olivia Jin, summa cum laude.
Amy Elizabeth Chen, cum laude.
Mika Tejeda.
Alyssa Hanami Agari, cum laude.
May Tin, magna cum laude.
Jessica Shihui Chow, summa cum laude.
Aaron Nguyen Bruce.
Harold Santana.
Sergio Jardas.
Mina June McDaniel.
Bridget Andracy Oliver.
Diego Alberto Victoria, summa cum laude.
Thank you. Please join us in singing the Alma Mater, led by IVC voice major Irene Wong. The lyrics are found on page 6 of your program. As we close, let me take a moment to thank the commencement work group for their hard work and effort to mark this beautiful celebration. Thank you so much, and to all the volunteers. At this time, I'd like to ask our guests in the audience to please remain seated until the graduates have left this space, Live Oak Terrace, and for the music to stop. Then you can exit to join your graduate. Will the graduates who are able to please rise? Graduates, there is a time-honored tradition left to perform to signify your graduation. As a symbol of your achievement, I invite you now to move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations, class of 2024.